Okay, so this is how to deal with the thermostats. They're only for heating. There are 4 time zones that are preset during every day. Either weekdays, this setting here allows you to program weekdays, Monday through Friday, and each day is unique. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Or you can come in and you can set the weekend program. That's for Saturday and Sunday. So for the weekend program, if you look, there's a morning setting. And so that time is currently set at 4:30 a.m. for the morning. If you hit the next button, it's going to tell you at 4:30, we're going to set the heat at 51. If you hit next again, it's going to go to a day setting. Currently, Saturday day setting starts at 6:15 a.m. You can change that by going up or down, and you can set it for programming for any time you want it to come on. And if it's kind of a daytime setting, you'll just want to, use the day one. If you hit it again, it's going to go to evening. Currently, the Saturday evening setting is set at 12 p.m., which is noon, but you could set it for 1 p.m. or 6 p.m. or 9 p.m. You can choose whatever time you want. And this is saying currently at noon, it's making sure the heat is at 51 degrees. If you hit it one more time, it's going to go to night, which is the 4th setting. Currently, the 4th setting is set at 7 p.m., which is just sort of arbitrary. Again, you can set it anytime you want. And if you hit next again, you can tell the system what temperature you want it to be at 7 p.m. Right now it's at 50, so it's going to be at 7 p.m. It's going to be 50 degrees at 7 p.m. until the next setting, which is Sunday morning. Again, Sunday morning just happens to be set at 4:30, and it's going to keep it at 51 degrees at 4:30 a.m. When you go to the next setting, which is 6:15 a.m., we have it programmed to come up to 67 degrees. So by the time people are in around 8:30, this space will be at 67 because it's well insulated and the heating system, has the ability to pull it up that fast. The next setting, I have evening set at 2:30 p.m., thinking that the activity is all done by then. So that drops the heat back down to 52, where it's going to stay through Sunday. And then what will happen, then it's going to run to the Monday settings, just the way the calendar works. And so you can go in and you can change the time for any of those 4 settings during the day, and you can change the temperature you want it to be at any of those times during the day. The easier way to do it, if you're just coming in for kind of a one-off meeting, is to just come in and set the heat where you want it. So say it's Wednesday right now at 9 o'clock, say you have a meeting at noon, you just come in, hit the button up until you get the temperature you want. 67 is a pretty good temperature. And then if you open the door and push hold, that little hold word comes up, which means it's going to hold the temperature at 67 until you tell it to do something different. So it'll hold it for a day, a week, a year. It holds it as long as it's still on hold. So at the end of a meeting, you just want to come open the door again and just push the hold button once more. And that's going to revert it to what it's programmed at, which now, is just programmed at 53. And then once the heating season's done, you just turn that to off, and it's not calling for anything. And when you need the heat to come back on, just bump it to heat.
When it was on hold
Yep.
and it was closed, could you tell it was on hold?
Yeah, you can tell it's on hold. So
And
say
if you
I'm going to
walk
bump it.
by
Well,
inside.
why? The only thing that tells you it's on hold is that little word.
Oh,
That's the only thing. Yeah. So
there's no big red light there.
there's no big red light.
No warning.
Yeah.